So I'd like to welcome everybody to the, is it May already? Yeah, I guess it is. The May Homebrew Robotics Club meeting. Welcome. How many people is this their first time here? Very good, very good. So I have to go through a spiel because for all the newcomers. So we get to use this facility through the good graces of Google. And we were very happy about that because finding a facility this good, where they actually just donate the use of it to us, is pretty hard to come by in the Valley. So thank you very much, Google. But there are rules. Rule number one is you have to have a badge. Did anybody get in here without a badge? Okay, everybody's got a badge. Oh, good. You'd be surprised how many people sneak in. And the second thing is restrooms. The restrooms are, you sort of zig over to that hallway next to us, and you walk down the hallway until you see the elevators and you turn right. And both restrooms are right there. We are allowed to go from this room to the restrooms and back, and we're also allowed to leave the facility, but that's it. We do not have roaming rights. We're not supposed to take the elevator up onto the other floors. If that happens, we get in trouble. We probably lose use of the facility, so please don't do that. And so that's the facilities situation, okay. I can't remember if I told you who I was. I'm Wayne Gramlich. I'm the president of Homebrew Robotics Club for this year.
Yay.
And been president for a while.
I elect you next year, too.
Yeah, I'll keep doing it until I can't anymore. I mean, we'll see. The rules of the agenda for the meeting is, first we do club-related stuff, of which I don't have anything. So we don't have to listen to some boring club stuff. And then we do sort of robotics news that, you know, for things. And then if we have a speaker, we do our speaker. But tonight we don't have a single speaker, we have a group of speakers. So it'll be a little different than we normally do. And when our speakers are done speaking, we break and do what we call random access, where we just talk with one another mostly about robotics, because this is, after all, Robotics Club. Okay, any robotics news things? Yes.
Could you mention membership and dues for those who are new?
Oh, okay, good point. We do have membership and dues. The kind of the rule of the game is if you come to a few meetings and you think you're going to keep coming, that's when we want to collect dues from you. We're not trying to one of these people who you walk in the door and they say, pay us dues. That was my introduction to Homebrew Robotics Club. You know, my best friend to be sits there and hits me up for $10. First time I ever walked into a Homebrew Robotics Club meeting. So wait till you've come to a few meetings, and if so, then please sign up to become a member. It's $10 for individuals, and it's $10 for families. So we're kind of family friendly.
Per year, not
per year. Okay. And we use the money to buy badge holders and banners and stuff like that. So we don't have high expenses.
And some of the benefits are getting into Makers Fair and not paying a whole lot of money.
Yeah, how many people got into Makers Fair because they were members of the club? You saved some money, right? Okay.
Like all of it?
Like all of it. It paid for your dues and some. Okay. So with that, any more? Great. That was a mistake. So let's see. I promised.
So there's some robot club news. We got the H50 challenge next week.
Why don't you come on up and take over?
Say a word about Maker Fair.
Oh, well, the whole thing's going to be Maker Fair, so, right?
Right.
Oh.
Round the clock Makers Fair.
24 hours of Maker Fair.
I have a break.
So I'm pleased to announce and I will start to be in my hound dog mode next month, egging you guys in the building, because next month is our 14th annual HBRC Challenge. This is a builders club. Our stock in exchange is functioning robots. And so, you know, if you're not actually building robots, you know, this is, you're not doing what this club is about. So the next month's meeting, the whole meeting is going to be show and tell. And I know a lot of you guys are, you know, all professionals and hoity-toity and all this kind of stuff, but loosen up a bit. I mean, just build something for fun, entertain us, okay? We're easily amused, but hard to impress. So I said that backwards, you know what I mean? Regardless. So even if you just need to cobble something, I'm going to start hounding you on the website. If the title says HBRC Challenge and you don't care about the HBRC Challenge, just skip the email. But it's going to be like, okay, you know, you got 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, or, you know, what are you doing with your lives, okay? Seriously. We don't take building robots seriously enough. You don't find time for it, you make time for it. And I would argue
why
that
Maker's
building
Fair was so
robots,
great.
what'd you say, Alan?
Maker's Fair is so great because it put a deadline on having
like a
stuff
deadline.
ready.
What happens without a deadline? Nothing, okay. So, I think I even know the date. June 25th is a deadline. Here's your opportunity to create. Make something. See you.
We're 31 days away.
Thank you. I'll be
Roll.
mentioning this periodically on the mailing list. Everybody's aware of the mailing list? Sign up on the mailing list, Camille? Okay, okay, sounds good.
Okay, so,
The 25th? Oh, what did I mean to say?
okay.
What is-
I promised you would come next about giving us the rules on that. I'm just gonna sit here.
Oh, go ahead. You're wiping up most of the Coke, so stay there. Just wanted to talk briefly, this is the HBRC Box for Robotic Contributors. This started last month, and there was a little bit of confusion about the rules, so I just wanted to reiterate. If you don't contribute, which means if you don't come up and show off your robot, you don't get to take something from the box. This is supposed to be an incentive to get people to come up and show off what you're working on. There's lots of goodies in here, and you get to pick one. Anybody who was at Maker Faire at the HBRC booth counts as a contributor. So if you were there, you get to pick something cool out of the box. If you brought a robot or something to show off today, you get to pick something out of the box, and it'll be in the back table there. For those people who took more than one item last month, you owe us. Show us what you've done with it. For people who weren't contributors that grabbed things out of the box, you owe us. Show us what you did with it. And that's pretty much it. You do not need to be a member having paid your $10 to get the benefit of this incentive. We just want people to come up and show what you brought. And that's pretty much it. Any questions?
It's run what you brought.
Run what you run. There's lots of cool stuff. There's Raspberry Pis, Arduinos, BeagleBones, toy boat kits, brand new reams of printer paper.
You say toy boat several times fast.
Toy boats. We got lots of them. Rechargeable batteries, just random robotic electronic stuff. And thank you to some of the people who have had extra things and dropped them in the box. We want to sort of keep this full as it gets down. Lots of people have leftovers. Throw it in there. I'll try to keep it full. So we always want people to have that incentive. No questions? That's it.
Okay.